Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Got another beautiful day, that's facts.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with my brother, co-star Radio Rashid.
Yes, sir. You over there putting in that muscle work, I see.
Damn, yeah, this joint ain't as soon as I grabbed this joint, I was like, alright, nigga, we gonna turn up. Can't go slow with this shit. This shit gonna get stuck. Whew.
You know, my smart self, what I wind up doing is putting some orange pills as an old school trick. If you guys ever get any type of bud that's a little too dry, you put some orange pills in it, soften it right up. But you don't want to leave the orange pills in there too long like I did, because it gets all soft and too sticky, which sucks. But you got the Thor arms over there, so I see you put it in the work, slice it and dice it.
Yeah. Now this one gotta roll beautiful now, bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah, man, yeah. Word, it's been a minute. Last we left off, there was we were trying to figure out if there would be a ruling in the Ahmaud Arbery case, and thankfully they made the right decision, and all three men was convicted.
About time we getting some justice out here, man.
Yeah, all three, which is dope. So now we get to see what the sentence is gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
Conviction is always good, but
That's sentencing, man.
right.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's tough because you got to go through the jury, you got to find the judge. So, you know, we're all just hoping that, you know, it meets the standard of the crime committed.
Right.
You know, that's the most we can pray for. That's the most we can hope for. But I will say, after the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, I think that there's going to be a lot more eyes on this, and I think for this country's sanity, this should definitely go in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Right. And it sucks because even though the three men were convicted, one of the men's GoFundMe page went up.
Oh, word?
They started to donate toward him even more after he was convicted, to let you know what kind of sick people we have out here in the world. So much so that GoFundMe had to shut down his page, which is crazy. But you did touch on the Kyle Rittenhouse case, and unfortunately, he was acquitted of all charges. Not one landed. Not one charge landed. When they start to review more of the video, they see that it was in self-defense. And I think that's why the judge was acting like a prick the whole time. He was a terrible judge.
We knew there was more behind it, but
yeah,
that was part of the reason.
That was part of it. But you see in the videos, him on the floor, one guy running toward him with a gun, several other people attacking him. So he acted in self-defense and I believe killed 2 people, wounded 1. But yeah. He's treated as a national hero. National hero.
Let me go get outside and run. Let me go run outside with my gun, fall down and start shooting people when they try to attack me, because I'm running outside with my gun.
And provoke it. That's like you go into a KKK rally with your AK-47,
like
provoking them.
Knowing already is gonna be an issue.
What's gonna happen.
So that's you bringing something, you bringing something like that because you're trying to protect yourself, because you know you're in a situation that's gonna get escalated. And then what you think will happen? You know what I'm saying? You bring something like that, people are gonna get more defensive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like.
And he said he was there to be a medic, to provide medical attention.
I ain't letting nobody like that get up. Man, hey, I'm good. I'm bleeding. I'm good, bro. I got some band-aids.
Why you got a gun for? If you
hell nah, bro. I got a towel. I'm good. I don't need you. Hell no, I'm alright, bro. I am all good. That nigga is not. He ain't saving nobody life like that, bro. That's instilling fear. That's all it is.
That is terrible, man. It's terrible. And I want to see kind of how his life develops. Remember when, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin was taken from us, how his killer's life almost was just awful afterwards. Like, I wonder what's about to happen to Kyle Rittenhouse and how his life is about to evolve. Because that sucks we didn't get any justice in that case. Now moving on, man, we always like to talk about issues that's close to the area, the DMV area. There was a story about a 72-year-old woman in Maryland.
72-year-old woman in Annapolis, Maryland, was found hanging from a tree. And I'm praying they investigate more into this. And this isn't something, because I've seen a lot of cases like this. They had another one in DC happen where it was the same situation. They ruled it a suicide, not doing too much investigation. But, you know, you see something like this constantly happen. You see the rise on the KKK and other hate groups in this area. You know, you would think that as a police officer, you would want to do more than the bare minimum to kind of figure out where this is coming from. So,
Right.
you know, my condolences to her and her family, man. I really hope they get in right justice. I hope this is getting looked into more, because right now I think they're still trying to find more information on this case.
Right. And this happened November 3rd.
Yeah.
And
Pretty recent.
Pretty recent, and to be hung in these times, it has to be somewhat racially related, you would think.
Yeah, and then the unidentified women too. That's happening so much more now, man. These women getting kidnapped off the street.
Yeah.
You know, sold out between, you know, the transported and the hanging and the like. I don't understand what's going on with this world, man.
Yeah.
When did it get so focused on hate and hurting people, man? It's sickening. But you know, law enforcement, man, y'all, you know, please do your job and figure out what's going on and try to put some type of safety in our communities, man. You know, I know it's tough, but shit, man.
Word. Now, we're gonna kind of transition to a lighter note. There was you guys gotta stop cheating out here, man. You gotta stop cheating.
Yeah,
if
man.
you're gonna have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, just try to be as faithful as possible. Listen, man, there's a lot of fish out there in the sea, you know?
Big facts.
No need to be out here on the sneaky link tip, because someone is looking for Mike, and
Mike, where you at, man?
this girl was looking for Mike. Hey, you know what? We're just gonna show the video real quick here.
You're Nidra Brantley, right?
I am.
Is your name Mike?
No, it's not.
And this is Nidra's Mitsubishi car. Have you ever gone out with somebody named Mike?
I have not.
This
Oh
is
my.
what Nidra's car looked like today. Mike is a cheater. Spray painted all over it.
Yo.
Do you know anybody named Mike?
I do not.
No.
So you can imagine
Hey,
how
yo, I
Nidra
feel
felt
you.
Sunday morning when she came out and found her car violated,
Damn.
vandalized. Cheater,
Beat the
cheater,
brakes off
Mike
that
is a
spray
cheater.
painting.
When you came outside and you saw your car like this, tell me what went through your heart.
Oh my gosh. I screamed. I'm surprised nobody in the neighborhood heard me, because I screamed so loud, because I didn't expect that this would happen.
It's not just the words, it's the driver's side mirror. It's the passenger side mirror. So what did the cops say?
It's a case of mistaken identity.
And what do you say?
It's the same thing.
Side window sprayed here and there and there. It's the windshield.
Damn.
Boom, boom,
Hey, yo, Mike
and
cheated
boom.
at least 3 or
What the
4
insurance
times.
company
Yeah, Mike
They're
That's-
taking care of
yeah,
it.
that's
I'm
that's
very
not
happy.
Mike's
I have
first time
USAA.
cheating.
Hell nah, Mike. She even
Mike
he,
been
she
out
even know
here.
what my car was. You know Mike
Right.
been moving dirty. And
So-
nigga Mike got about 4 different whips. Probably one of the baby mama's whips. He been whipping around that joint too. Oh, this nigga Mike tripping.
Yo, that's the craziest part, is because how does the girl not know Mike's car? Which means, like you said, Mike is really out here getting it in. Whoever Mike is, you
Mike
gotta
ain't even
chill.
got a whip. Mike is driving. He Uber. That nigga, he probably using one of them cars for Uber like shit, dropping it back off, taking a bus to the next whip. That nigga
Yo,
Mike making moves. Hey Mike, bro.
Yo, you need to chill, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You out here getting cars
Don't move
fucked
over
up.
here, bro. You get somebody over here for car fucked up, bro. We gonna define you, Mike. Just, you know what I'm saying. Do your dirt wherever you doing it, man. Stay on the M track, man. You know what I'm saying. Don't take nobody else's car. They gonna do that to the
Facts,
train.
Yeah, man. So we like to, bring a little bit of comedy to the terrible situations that's happening out here in reality. Gotta have a nice little balance. In news, we're still gonna kind of keep on the news tip. Your boy Tristan Thompson is out here again, bro.
Hey, my boy.
Nah, that's your boy Tristan Thompson, man. We just talking about cheating. We just talking about cheating.
I've been said them niggas should have dumped that nigga. They should, bro. That nigga done got issues, bro. He cheating on the teens. He cheating on the women. He cheating on everything. That nigga just cheat, bro. He is Cheats and Thompson. Cheats and Thompson. Cheats and Thompson. That's what I'm calling that nigga now. Cheats and Thompson.
Yo, man.
If he would have balled like he cheat, bro, that nigga would be a Hall of Famer,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Hey, but he not even a good though. He be caught just doing this shit. Just like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna recognize my 6'10" ass walking around cheating, putting babies in everybody. Like what?
He has to chill,
And then
bro.
and then he be messaging the foulest shit. You saw the message he sent to old girl?
We're about to show the message right now what he sent to old girl, and I think this was back in like March. He sent this message.
Boy, a little tight.
Pretty much telling this chick, take the money because
But
I'm
you ain't
not
got-
gonna be around.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
what? So the message says, my feelings haven't changed at all. Won't be involved at all. By the way, if you think having this baby is gonna make you some money, it's completely wrong. You are aware that I'm retiring after this
Boy, that
season.
nigga sad as shit with that.
I'm retiring, bro. And so you ain't make no investments in that. Like, you try to G this young girl right now. I'm retiring after this season.
Oh my god.
So in term of support, it will be whatever is required monthly. For someone who is unemployed.
Hey, bro. I want to know who told him to say this shit. He went through multiple niggas like, hey, how do I word this perfectly so she just don't leave me alone? I can't pay her. That's what this nigga saying, bro.
Bro.
He said, oh my God,
It
bro.
says, it's Texas. So it'll only be a couple $100. How are you an NBA player and you're only about to pay a couple $100? Who are you G'ing right now,
That
bro?
nigga,
Who are you G'ing?
that nigga is the king of ain't shit, bruh. Every time he get on the news, bruh, niggas just be fuck. We up here and then boom, we just go right back down, bruh. Cause that nigga just be saying some shit like, yo, Tristan, bruh, shut the fuck up. What are you doing, B?
Bro,
Like-
so he says, so you're better off taking this $75K I'm offering, because you won't get nothing near that with a kid who has a father is unemployed. All you will have is a baby with a father that has zero involvement with the child and a few $100s of child support a month. He's trying to paint the most miserable picture ever, and sure, that's going down, Tristan. You can't duck your responsibilities, man. You out here going in, raw dogging for life. They said, I think it was his personal trainer, something crazy. I don't know.
He love to keep it around the people that he gonna see on a daily basis, bro.
Oh yeah,
And then, you know what? It was at the birthday party. I think that I'm just assuming, but it said it was at his 33rd birthday party. His 34th, so it had to be around the time that Chloe threw him that joint because they were still together. So
Right.
he just dogging like that. I don't
like
know.
he's a dog, bro. Like dog, bro. He's doing too much.
I couldn't even get a photo with that nigga, bro. They be like, I have all types of scandals out there, bro. I saw the nigga. I don't know who that nigga is. I thought he was a butler. He just doing
He's
shit.
doing way too fucking much, man.
Yeah.
In some other news, and we're gonna kind of keep it sports related news. It's your other boy, man. It's your other boy, Antonio motherfucking Brown.
Yeah, bro.
This guy, what did he do?
Man, he did some shit I didn't think he would ever do. I'm like, bro, hold up. You left the Steelers, all right, cool. We done dealt with that shit. We was all right, nigga, you did it. You came back, niggas was excited as shit. You went to the Raiders. The Raiders, you done fucked that up. I'm like, oh shit, okay, this nigga might be a little bit different. Okay, now the nigga he left the Raiders. Then he went to the Bucks. I'm like, okay, he getting with a sensible team. Then this nigga giving fake COVID cards. I'm like, yeah, he a nigga. That's it, bro. He's still living the life we living.
Yeah.
Forgetting that he up there. Cause I'm like, yo, I would do that, AB. I'm not getting paid millions of dollars. I'm gonna go ahead and get away with that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I did it, none. Ain't no case, no face, none. I'm just saying, but AB, like, and then why would you, if you know a nigga knows this shit, you better pay that nigga all the money. How you not gonna tip this nigga, pay this nigga that knows this kind of information? That, and it's a true information. That's what's crazy about it. Like, I really thought it had to be fake, because I'm like, there's no way in hell this nigga would risk his Super Bowl, risk it all with Tom Brady to come in there with a fake card. Like,
just because he was hesitant.
You know?
So allegedly he got the card from another player on the team, and it's allegedly 3 players on the team. A former player who's not on the team anymore, a current player, and Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was suspended for 3 games for violating the NFLPA COVID-19 protocols.
he's dumb.
And he dumb. He dumb.
Bruce Aaron already said he doesn't know his future with the team, bro. He's done.
Yeah.
That's what, like, he's been out most of the season for that ankle injury.
Yeah.
And then now this shit happens. It's like, bro.
And do you know why we know this information? They could have went all year without us knowing this information. The only reason we know this information is because his former personal chef said, if you don't pay me the money that you owe me, you owe me money for cooking for you.
That's why.
And you're gonna be cheap and not pay me.
That's why
I'm gonna put this information out.
That's what I'm saying. He's a nigga right now, bro.
He could have easily paid him. It could have went away.
That's a nigga
The
move,
chef showed
AB.
the messages. He hit him up again. He was like, yo, all I want is my money, or I'm gonna put the message out there. Dumbass. Now you're losing more money per game than what you could have just paid him. Like, what is this dude is crazy.
He moving
bro.
too much like us right now, bro. Like regular niggas, right? Like, you're not, bro. You in a high level. Pay that nigga that money. Continue your life career. You're not. He's moving around his career like it's nothing. But like, you in a platform, you got family, you got kids, you got businesses, you got a whole lot of people behind you, and he's moving like he's just being selfish in a way. He's not thinking about all that shit. He's just like moving like a child in a way.
Like
you know
a
what I'm saying?
child, bro.
Like, bro, you gotta grow up and realize, man, you on a platform, and even for your fans too, that people that looked up to him is looking like, you know, for the people that still happen to be AB fans, they probably gotta be like, damn, like, what do I do with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if they want to start doing
And they
this
see
shit,
how
you know
many
what I'm saying?
chances you're getting,
Yeah.
chance after chance, man.
You know, and you know what? And and that's taking advantage as being a black athlete in the NFL too.
Right.
Like, a lot of niggas ain't getting as many chances. You messing it up by starting this trend and of this, you know what I'm saying, this kind of part, you know, and then
Yeah. And didn't he get a chance with the Patriots at Tom Brady? That was his first try, his first chance when he was with, you know what I mean? Yeah.
well, oh yeah, he didn't work out over there. I forget what the situation was, but yeah, now you're right about that.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
For Tom Brady to take you back after he won a Super Bowl, you goofing. Also suspended, the players I didn't name is Mike Edwards, safety and free agent wide
Oh,
receiver
shit,
John
Mike
Franklin
Edwards?
III. Not too sure which one gave Antonio the card or the information, but dumbass.
Yeah, bro.
Dumbass.
We hate talking negative on this show, man, because this show is for positive and should just giving real news. But that's some dumb shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's some dumb shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you in a too big of a platform, you could have just not vaccinated and just went along with the other guidelines they have for non-vaccinated players. Simple as that. It's different of like listen, you gotta get it or your whole career, like, you done. But they literally have
You know what his
guidelines to get
dumbass
done
did
it.
though? The Buccaneers were the first team to announce that from staff all the way to player, everyone was 100% vaccinated. So of course, like a kid, he's like, I don't want to fuck up their statistics probably, and got a fake card so the Bucs could be the first team to announce we're 100% vaccinated. It's like, bro, either be vaccinated or not. Like, you could say that you're not. Like, fuck the statistics or Bucs being first and saying it. Like, and that's just a theory. Because it's like, why else? Why are you getting a fake card for it? Like,
Exactly. It didn't make no
don't
sense.
do it.
Like, I don't judge his decision because I could understand doing it. I judge it at his point of at where he's at doing it because it doesn't make any sense at all. It's just a immature decision at that point. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, you know what's sad? I'll still take it if he come to
Oh,
Giants.
That's like it would be.
I'll still say that nigga if he want to come. Hey,
get your ass.
hey, bro, 1 year, $5 million. That's all you getting, bro. We ain't getting shit else.
Yo,
nigga.
he will ball the fuck out.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I will take that, bro. I will take that. Man, listen, we used to crazy over there.
Yeah.
Crazy builds teams.
Yep.
All right, shit.
We'll
I'll
take
take
it. Fuck that. I mentioned the Patriots here. You know, we haven't really been talking about specific games. I kind of been liking the time frame of the show and just dibble-dabbling in the games and sports, putting the news first so the show could evolve. But I do like to go over the standings, at least, with NFL football. So in the AFC East, the Bills were the first team that people were saying, you know, is going to be Super Bowl ready and Super Bowl contenders, which the Bills are still great. Yeah. But in first place at AFC East is the Patriots. Bill Belichick is back. They're comparing Mac Jones to young Tom Brady when Tom Brady was a young Tom Brady. They're doing a lot.
Slow down.
I'm trying to tell you, they won 6 straight.
Yeah,
They're
balling.
8-4.
But they can't forget that whole team is fundamentally sound. They all doing their job. Mac Jones is doing great because he's precise. You know what I'm saying? He's doing exactly he's hitting the check downs.
Right.
He's doing everything right.
Check down crazy, yes.
Yeah,
and his percentages is crazy.
He's doing like 70%, almost like that right now, I think. Like
whenever I'm betting on underdog, I'm always putting his completions because his completions is crazy.
I think I can see him bringing them to the AFC Championship game. I think that, but to call him the new Tom Brady, bro, that's 3 rings down, bro. That nigga
well,
Tom
they're saying like when Tom first started.
Oh, when he first started, like yeah.
That's what they're trying to compare.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he gotta beat out these other teams first.
Exactly.
And in that play, he hasn't been there yet. Like, but if he, man, I think he will be composed, and you know, because having a coach like Belichick, you don't have to do nothing but do your job, because he's gonna figure out everything else. He's gonna figure out how to cover the Kyle Pitts. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna lock down the Mike Evans. All you gotta do is just check down and run the ball, and you're gonna be good. And then they have so many tight ends over there, bro.
Yes, and I think the biggest thing about the Patriots now and why I think they'll get past the first round is their away record, bro. They're 5-0 away. So they're not, even if they don't get home advantage, like they know how to play away. They don't need.
Scary, bro.
That's crazy,
if I'm thinking the Patriots on the road, they coming and they lose, bro, and I'll be like, damn, shit, hold on.
Yo, that's crazy,
bro.
man. Crazy. For the AFC West, Chiefs, you know, we've been talking about them for the last few shows. They're still not looking like the Chiefs, but they're first. They're 7-4.
Somehow they 7-4, but I think it's the competition they've had. They've had a lot of games they should have lost, but the teams just had little fluke moments. Because Patrick Mahomes isn't playing like Patrick Mahomes right now.
No, he's not.
I'm waiting to try to see that, but that I don't know. I don't know what's really. I think it has to be something along with injuries. Because for him to be playing this kind of. But I would say a lot of drops from wide receivers has called these interceptions, and that's what's been happening through this whole NFL. And I'm like, yo, they need to start giving fumbles for these receivers, because that's what I would be calling after a while, because this shit don't make no sense.
It's happening to the very next team that we're gonna mention, another first place team. The Ravens are 8-3 in the NFC North. Even last game, Lamar, I think he had 4 interceptions or so. Yeah. But if you review a lot and his previous games as well. Like you said, if there's an interception fumble or a new type of rule or statistic, because a lot of them is not on the quarterback. Sometimes it's out of the receiver's hands, it's right in their hands, it's something goofy they do.
Type.
So that would be a dope rule if they were able to change it. Another first place team is AFC South, the Titans. They're still doing it without Henry.
I'm so surprised with them,
8-4.
honestly, because I'm not gonna lie and say I know like D.D. Westbrook, like some of the players, but some of the dudes they have over there that's actually performing and somehow winning them games, I have no clue who they are. So I think it has to be good coaching. You know, I think Mike Vrabel's putting together, you know, they got Foreman over there who came in for AB. But see, all these other guys, I mean, like, you know, the defense is always there, but like with all the wide receivers, I mean, Chester Rogers, Jeff Swain, like they, you know,
I don't know. I don't see them past the. I mean, we've been talking about them heavy. I don't see them past the.
I don't think
first
Julio's
round.
about to come back. I honestly think they're about to, because that whole situation with him at the beginning of the season with the problem with him and Mike Vrabel and the things that were said to the media, I think that, and plus the injuries already spooled off enough that he's probably not going to be staying there. So I don't think he's going to come back. So I think it's going to be A.J. Brown. And can A.J. Brown by himself without Derrick
Not by
Henry?
himself.
Well, Derrick Henry, is he supposed to be coming back?
They said it's likely. They said that before he had surgery. So I don't know his timeline.
If he can
No,
come
no
back by
timeline.
playoffs, I can see them with a small chance. But they need A.J. Brown still, though, too, because otherwise they're not going to have any type of real deep threat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because they gave up Corey Davis, which I thought was a terrible move, honestly.
Right.
For Julio, I don't know. I would have done that.
Yeah, man. And we're going to switch it over. Just a quick note, though. Back to the AFC North. The Bengals are 7-4 with Burrow over there. And I think they're going to wind up making the wild card. To stay in that division, Ben Roethlisberger, they're saying this might be his last game, bro. It might be his last game coming up. He's going to face the Vikings December 9th. He's been playing awful. They got their tails handed to him. And excuse me, his last game may be tomorrow against the Ravens. Excuse me. December 9th is against the Vikings. But tomorrow against the Ravens, they're saying if he plays as awful as he did in the Bengals game, they're just going to sit him. And that's going to be the last we know of Ben Roethlisberger. I've been down with him since the Steelers championships. So I hope he doesn't go out that way. We're going to come back on the next episode and see.
Oh, you been down with Big Ben?
I like Big Ben. I like the Steelers. That used to be one of my go-to teams. It was always the Giants, and I had a second team. The second team was always the Steelers back in the day until they started playing like shit.
I just like Mike Tomlin. I like Mike Tomlin. I like T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
I like certain players, but I mean, I liked Big Ben, but I think he should have been retired a couple years ago.
For sure. Even he was saying it. He knew. He got an extra season or two out of it. But let's transition over to the NFC least. The Cowboys, they're 8-4, but they're riddled with injuries. COVID stuff, injuries, coach not there. I still think they're gonna take the NFC East.
Yeah.
I
I
that's
think
a
that
no-brainer, right?
as stacked as they are and like the way they're playing, regardless, that offense with Dak healthy, they're guaranteed to be that top seed. But
They'll get it together. I still think they're gonna.
the second seed though can go any way. Honestly, Washington's playing well. I'm not gonna lie about that. Eagles playing well. Giants are finally gonna get it together now. Jason Garrett got out, so
I knew they was gonna win that Eagles game. It just felt like that was their game to win. And listen, you can't sleep on the Giants. What if they went out? Just like the Washington just won 3 in a row. What if Giants won 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Easily. So now we're talking second place, and either one of them. So
because our defense has been stopping,
Right.
teams have not been scoring on us. You know what I'm saying? So now without Jason playing Garrett, you might have something going on.
Jason Garrett is gone. I don't know if we said that. We haven't filmed the show since then, but Jason Garrett, hallelujah, is gone. No longer the offensive coordinator. Jason playing Garrett is gone, man. That was the best news, man.
I was like, bro, if they do any more games with this nigga, I was gonna have an issue, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Terrible, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm surprised about this NFC West team. The Cardinals are 9-2, bro. That's nasty.
Wait, what?
And Murray, I think Murray either
Damn, I did
came
not
back know that. Last game or he's coming back.
Nah, he still
he
ain't
didn't
come
come
back.
back yet, bro. And they're still holding it down.
That defense, bro. That defense is putting
Bro.
fear into niggas, bro.
And guess what? Another impressive record. Like the Patriots was lossless in away games, the Cardinals are 6-0 away, which is crazy. That's scary. They're gonna have home field advantage, but still, that tells you a lot.
But Cardinals, are they about to win a Super Bowl? I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I don't trust as injured as they are. I don't know how they're gonna win a Super Bowl with Kyler Murray out.
Yeah.
No.
We have to stay on the NFC West just for a second here. The Seahawks are 3-8. Something with the picks with the Seahawks and the Ravens. They're doing the Ravens home, like giving them a better pick. Or it's another team like a better pick because they just keep losing. I did not think the Seahawks would be 3-8, and the rumors of Russell Wilson wanting to leave may be true.
I knew that was.
We're about to see what's gonna happen.
I knew
bro.
that, bro.
This is crazy.
The fact that he turned down, that's not what I said. I'm like, Russell, bruh, why you lying?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, the truth is right there. We can see the films of him getting hit. As much time as the pass he completing, the touchdowns, and how many hits he's taken, he's giving them a lot. Like, this injury was him being like, yo, I can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not for me. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's definitely gonna be available next season, that's for sure. But yeah, Seahawks being 3-8, I don't know what they're gonna do though. They're gonna have to find somebody, and they're gonna have to find somebody because that's gonna be a big gap in that team losing Russell Wilson.
Word. And the pick I was talking about is the Seahawks sent 2 first-round picks and a third, and safety Bradley McDougal to the Jets, which I thought they did way too much for Jamal Adams. But they sold their life for Jamal Adams, who's not even really balling like that. And their 2022 pick, the Jets, they're saying should just might as well like keep winning, keep trying to be experienced. They don't have to tank because the Seahawks are doing it for them. Like, they're giving them a good fucking pick by just being ass.
That's crazy, bro.
Russell Wilson is definitely gonna make some noise. Staying in the NFC West, the Rams, bro.
The Rams gonna make noise. They about to make
OBJ's over there.
Yo, 10 targets last game and a touchdown.
Yep. That was a nice touchdown. I wish we could show you guys, but remember we can't show videos. But just imagine.
Trying to get sued.
What was it? It was a long touchdown pass, and it felt electric. Just imagine a big feeling. It felt good to see him getting a touchdown in LA. It just looked so good. Yeah. I don't like that he hobbled a little bit afterwards, but man, that looked good. I felt good for him.
Yeah, he had a hell of a game, honestly. I think he's gonna keep on going. It sucks that it had to be in but then be a disadvantage with Robert Woods because I really like Robert Woods in the offense too.
And that would have been nice, man. That balance, man.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford would have been picking teams apart. He would have been at the same tier as the Tampa Bay when it came to weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Woods is coming back or he's done?
Nah, done for the season.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that hurts.
Luckily, though, they got Leonard Fournette, though, who is coming into that third real offensive piece in the catching game and the run game. So, it's going to be good. I think they'll be all right. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I want to know how the Rams are going to go because Matthew Stafford's hurt. He's banged up, too.
Yeah, you see it.
That defense is giving up more than I expected when it came to, like, the run.
Yeah.
But... I think that they're gonna make their way in there for sure.
Word, man. Well, moving on to the NFC North, they got the Packers. I think that's a no-brainer. They're 9-3. Aaron Rodgers is back. He has a toe injury, a fractured toe. He's saying so. We're gonna see how that goes. But Detroit.
I was cleaning my glasses. I'm like, oh, did they niggas still 0-10?
Bro. Look, put the glasses on. Do you see?
Yo.
Do you see how many wins they have? Do you see how many wins Detroit has? Come on, man.
Dang, that's crazy.
Come on, man.
They got one tie.
They did a side-by-side picture of when the coach first day to how the coach is now, and he looks fresh in one picture, he looks miserable in the other. With throw that up. It's like, and he's a good coach because they're playing hard, but they're just not winning.
They always be right there and they just lose, bro.
Like, I don't. Swift got injured last game.
They needed to let. They should if they're cursed because they won't let Calvin Johnson go, bro.
Yeah,
that's why they cursed.
Yeah,
Ever since that shit, bro, they keep on losing and let this nigga go.
Going down to the NFC South, Buccaneers, of course, first place, 8-3.
They're not gonna have no competition in that division. The
They're
Falcons
going all the way to the Super Bowl.
The Falcons are atrocious. I'm sorry, I just got to go right to them because they are atrocious. I have Kyle Pitts in my fantasy, and the fact that how talented this guy is and what he's not able to do is god awful, bro. Like.
That's a shame.
I don't know.
Would you say that this is Matt Ryan's last year?
I would say
or they're gonna hang on for it.
If they keep him, they are clinically insane. And somebody's gonna get. If they do that, somebody will be fired between game 10 and 11 of the next season. If they keep him by 10 and 11, somebody will get fired by the coach, or the offensive coordinator, or something, and then he's gonna end up getting benched or some shit. But they're still gonna end up drafting. Still gonna end up drafting a QB for sure.
Yeah,
because you need somebody, bro. I mean, it's not all him, but that offensive line, and then he's just not in rhythm with them anymore. You know what I'm saying? They can't do anything. It's just they got so many holes in that team. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the draft, like where they're grabbing. Kyle Pitts was a great pick, but it's I hate it when they grab this kind of like he's gonna be in that team developing for years now because they need they haven't even reset yet. They need a reset first before they grabbed him, honestly. Like, so I don't know. I'm interested because it's tough, man. That team should be way better. Cordero Patterson, when he's in, they be balling. But that's because he's an all-around athlete. He's all around. He's one of them people with talent. He get the ball in his hands, no matter offense, defense, he's gonna make a play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But sometimes, like a tight end, they're not gonna do anything like that with him. He needs to get the ball thrown at him to actually get targeted, or like the receivers, Russell Gage and stuff. But
we could stay in the NFC South for now. The Panthers, man. It was a great first comeback game when Cam came in, but unfortunately, the loss with Washington, 27-21, and then the loss 33-10. Cam's not looking too good. It was a bad game. I don't know if they're gonna bench him next game or if he's gonna be a starter still. I'm still down for the Cam story, but it's just not looking good. I wasn't really expecting much anyway, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was just expecting him to kind of keep him maybe in the game. But Cam, I don't know how I feel about him. I don't know. I want him to win, but I feel like his time is up. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I honestly feel like when they grabbed him, I thought they were gonna have him as like a Taysom Hill kind of rushing touchdown, come in, throw a couple plays, but still lead. Like I would honestly get into like that substitute of him and Sam Darnold and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Cam, I don't know, his vision's just not there anymore. Right. Like I don't, the way he's throwing, it's like his throws are fine, but his accuracy is just off, like way off. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I think that they need to just use him more in a Wildcat kind of feel. Get him more acquainted back in the offense. I think they're trying to force it because they're down bad so badly. Because they really should be winning. They have Christian McCaffrey's out now for the season though.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that, you know what I'm saying? They're saying they're not gonna, release him and stuff, but I don't know. What do you think at this point in time? Like, this is a lot.
Well, yeah. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to look at a lot of the other teams. They're going to question, did the Cowboys make a mistake when they signed Ezekiel Elliott to all that money for him to produce like he did? Did the Rams make a mistake when they signed Todd Gurley to all that money and then he produced like he did? Are we about to pay him and he's always been injured? There's always a nagging injury, but when he's good, he's good. Is he going to be like a Saquon Barkley where, he does come on and he's injured and, half the time the running backs, they still have that time limit? I don't know. At this point, I don't know. You have to keep him. You have to keep him. You have to pay him.
Yeah. I mean,
at least to get people in the seats. You got to pay him.
He's still the best best talent they've had in the offense, like probably I mean, I don't know how deep back, but me in the past 20 years or so, from what he can all do when he's healthy.
Yeah, you
It's
have
just-
to keep him. And you don't know what's happening at the quarterback position, so you have to keep him. Sticking on football, the college football playoffs is going to be coming up soon. There's a bunch of bowl games right now. One of the important championship games, SEC championship game, is on. Georgia versus Alabama right now. Alabama is getting it in 31-17. There's a couple other important games. I think it's Michigan and Iowa is going to go for Big Ten later. Then they got another big game with Pittsburgh and Wake Forest for the ACC later. You into college football or watching?
What's it called? I like it. Like, I'll watch if it's on, but keeping up with it be so much games and stuff with college sports, bro.
And it comes on Saturday too, bro. Like,
That's the
weird.
only thing with me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, bro, I can't watch sports. I like to watch TV shows and shit like that. But if it's on, like, if I, like, when getting close to draft time, I'll start to find players. Then I'll go back and I'll read the backstories. I'll watch
Right.
old games and shit like that. Like, I have to,
Just,
you know what I'm saying? I can't do it through the whole season. I'll be like, bro, I need to find out when you get hot. You know what I'm saying? A little bit
Facts.
hot. That way I can know, all right, let me look back. Or, like, even just, like, the quiet dudes. Like Tyler Hero, bro. When, like, he was, like, slowly coming up. Like, I started looking at all his tape. And I was like, bro, I knew he was going to be a shooter. Like, just a lights out shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
But-
bro.
I don't know.
Word. But that is it for the NFL portion of things. We're going to dwindle it down, of course. We love to talk about our little basketball, man. And there's been a lot of great games. A lot of Knicks versus Nets games were great. Phoenix versus Warrior games. NBA is putting on a great product right now, man. I'm not going to hold
Charlotte
you.
balling right now, too,
Charlotte was
man.
balling. The Mello brothers had a game against each other. I'm gonna show
Chicago
this
won that
picture
joint.
right now. Yeah, Chicago and the Hornets, and a picture that their pops could definitely hang on the wall. Man, they had a good game against each other. Is the energy right now is dope. It sucks because with all of what's going on and the electricity in the NBA, I would love to see the Lakers be a part of that mix. But it feels like they had a black cat in the stadium, bro.
The Lakers is like,
What is going on?
the Lakers are like that movie Semi-Pro.
Yeah.
They building back up to be a great team, but they just bang the fuck up and they just trying to figure out how to play together right now. That's how they
Bro.
looking right now. Like, cause LeBron gets in, and then, you know what I'm saying, they back to, you know, figuring it out a little bit. They still
Yeah.
making little small mistakes, but they haven't
But
been
even
fully
still, when he's in, he has to drop like 30, like
for them to win.
Just for them to win,
And then they gotta
bro.
go like triple overtime too.
Yes, and all of his shots is like 3-pointers now. He's not in the paint as much.
Yeah,
he's
he's
not at
trying-
the foul line. And like
He's trying to protect his body because he
Yeah.
knows, like, bro, he's like, I can't. He wasn't expecting to have to do all this. He thought, you know, Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk, you know, THT, Anthony Davis, all of Melo,
Bro,
all of the, Rondo.
I don't care what y'all say
Like-
anymore. I'm off the THT bandwagon.
Nah, bro.
I'm off
Bruh,
the THT bandwagon.
But no, you gotta understand. He's nice. He's nice. There's nothing wrong with him. But he's not being able to develop. He's being forced because LeBron is trying to slowly dwindle down. He's being forced to take the reins when really he needs more time to develop into whatever player he is. Because you can see, like, sometimes he's passing it. You know, then he got the defense. Sometimes he's really attacking, scoring. But it's like he's trying to figure out how to do all of them. And it's like he's still trying, you know what I'm saying? Then they got a deep ass roster too. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting that many minutes.
That is true. That is true. Talon Horton Tucker is a shooting guard.
Yeah, I mean, he only been in the league for what, 3 seasons now?
Yeah, he had
This only his second season.
8 points last game. I mean, listen, he's getting 25 minutes, 8 points last game, then 2, then 12. And so I don't know, bro.
I think he's gonna be. I think playoff time, he's gonna shock everybody, bro. I really believe it. Like, because his build and the way he plays, like, he's just got to get more integrated and figuring out when he can ball and when he can't. Because
Wow.
they still want Anthony Davis to be the 1, but I honestly think Anthony Davis should be the 2, bro. I think he should be the second scoring option.
He should be the second scoring option. or he needs to have more of a presence. When they won a championship in the bubble, that Anthony Davis is not playing.
Yo,
He needs to be more dominant, and that's all he needs to do. I don't need him to score 30. I just need him to block shots. I need him to play defense. I need him to bring a certain swag.
2020,
I'm a dominate.
24 blocks. That's good.
Bro,
That's it.
he's quietly there. I don't care if he scores 30 and he's quiet, because it's like, bro, I could get Melo to do that. Like, the reason why they're paying you so much, the reason why you're the best is because you're supposed to be a presence, know what I mean? Yeah. If you're supposed to be the presence at the 4 or the 5, if they want you there, like, and he's not putting his imprint on it. You know how when LeBron James came back, you felt that shit. And it's like, with Anthony, it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that.
Right now, the Lakers is sitting at number 7. Nuggets is 8 to close them out. Right now, of course, Golden State 19-3. The Phoenix Suns 19-4.
Yo, you want to talk about presence too, bro? I completely forgot that this nigga Russell Westbrook was on that team.
Yeah.
That nigga is for them to be losing when they're out is like crazy to me. Cause I'm thinking when they're out, he was gonna be spazzing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
really be
you could
over.
run our tapes back. That's when we first started to talk about Russell Westbrook. We were saying the reason why they got him was in these cases, because LeBron is gonna be out, AD is gonna be hurt, and he's supposed to come in. And
what's he averaging right now?
Right now, regular season, 20 points per game.
What? Oh, that's the quietest 20 ever. Shit.
Yeah, he's averaging 20 points a game right now. Let me see.
8.6 assists.
Turnovers, 4.5 turnovers a game.
44% from the field, 32 from the 3.
No.
He's not playing terrible.
No, I'm not terrible. But his thing is, he'll get triple doubles all day and your team still loses. Yeah. So it's like the exact opposite of what AD is doing. It's like, yo, and that's why they need LeBron at all times. It's like daddy daycare is here.
But it's crazy because I would honestly think like Russell Westbrook, like his triple doubles for the Lakers would be enough because it's like they have so many shooters. Like you dishing out, you got so many different dudes. Why can't y'all score? Mm-hmm. Like I don't. So that's why I look at the whole structure of the team, and I'm like, they really should have. I think they really should have went a lot younger with some of the grabs. Like after a while, it should be like, all right, maybe this is too many veterans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they don't have players to run like the Suns do. Like these young dudes, like they run the Hornets, like like Magic
running, bro.
Kings, all these teams
as
are young.
As soon as the ball go in the air, they just run it for no reason.
And that's and that's what it was the Lakers. These niggas is tired, bro. All they be like, bro, I've been running for about 12 seasons, nigga. You get it? He like, nigga, I've been running for 17 seasons, nigga. You get it?
You see with LeBron. Sometimes when the defense take off, that nigga just waits. Yeah. And then they get the ball and he just calls for it. Yeah. He's like, bro, he's like they're old, bro. They try to catch rest wherever they can.
Nah, LeBron needs to be playing. LeBron would have been fine with like a Kings lineup with all them young niggas over there. Like there's so I didn't realize so looking at the teams that all these teams are young because they all rebuilding. Yep. So it's like the Lakers are literally they're a championship team for vets. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's it. But you got to run with the young boys. You want to make it there, and I don't know how they're gonna do that. Cause right now, you like where they at? They at the seventh spot. Yep. Yeah. Right now see, you got. Listen, you got Warriors, Suns, Utah, Grizzlies, Dallas. Yeah, all of them teams, young teams. They're all rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? Clippers. Nuggets, who they hurting, but Jamal Murray get back, they be all right. Portland, surprising me. I don't know why they at the 9th seed.
Yeah, I think Portland's gonna get it together late, second half after All-Star break. I'm not worried about Portland too much.
OKC, I'm very confused about though, because I'm like OKC like has a nice they have an alright lineup, I guess. Didn't they lost some pieces last year? I forgot. I can't remember who though. Damn, they won by 73. Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
The grip, bro. You see that game? The Grizzlies.
Yo, stop playing with me, bro.
NBA record 73 points, bro.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Bro, I kid you not. You didn't see that shit?
I saw something on Twitter, but I thought that was just joking.
No, bro. I thought it was 2K.
What is this, my nigga?
Bruh, them niggas was hooping, bro.
Yo, this is not real. real,
Hey,
bro.
but you wanna hear the craziest thing? John Morant was even playing.
What?
Check the stats. Check the
What?
Go to box score. Go to box score. Go look at that shit.
Yo,
bro.
you're
Look at
fucking
that
lying
shit, bro.
right now.
I kid you not, my nigga. Hold
You're
up.
lying.
Look at this nigga. Hold up.
Hold on, bro.
Look at him up. Look at it, bro. This nigga.
Yo,
was
look at their bench.
Bro. The bench.
Plus
was,
52.
Nigga. Everybody, everybody. Hold on. Let me see on the three. Bro, look at the 3-pointers. My nigga Melton had 3. Contra had 3. Cobra had 1.
What the fuck is this?
Tillman had 2. Killy had 1.
Yo,
Brandon
nigga.
Clark had 1. Look,
says-
Jared Jackson had 6 threes, bruh.
It says 3 or 5 threes, 3 or 4 threes, 2 or... What?
Bro, them niggas
What?
was... And then they were 62% from the field goal percentage, 52% from the 3. Bruh, them niggas was... Look at the quarters, bruh. Look at the quarters.
What?
That shit was like, bro, I would have
Nah.
fought. I'm sorry, bro. At one point, I was like, God, fucking niggas. Oh, get out. Yeah, nigga. I'm tired of this bullshit. Hey, I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. Hey,
Bro.
Beat me about 79. Hell no.
Bro, by the third quarter,
Bro.
OKC had like 50, like 60, 62 points or so.
But going into the...
Memphis had like 100 and something points. What?
Bro, going into the fourth, they were up by like 69.
Nigga.
Like, my nigga, that shit was
Nah,
crazy.
I'm going
bro.
on NBA.com. I'm watching that later. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, that shit
There's
was
no
wild, bro.
fucking way.
Shit was wild, bro. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like,
Yo.
God damn, bro.
Yo.
I know John Moran was hype on that sideline, bro.
You know it. God damn. Well, shit. We gonna go to the East, eh, boy? Like that. First place standings. We got Brooklyn Nets. Hey, shout out to Bulls, by the way. We'll get to you,
The
but
Nets in the first spot?
Nets in the first spot, fought their way up
What?
16-6,
How the
and
What?
you know they're
They
doing
been looking
their
like,
thing.
I ain't gonna hold, they been looking like some questionable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have been. Right now, Kevin Durant is 28 points per game.
James Harden putting up 20. That's the quietest 20 I ever seen.
Quiet 20. The other night he had like 39 points. I'm like,
Bro.
since when?
I saw that shit. I'm like, nigga, you don't do that right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But
like
I saw-
confused, bro.
What they said though, that what they're changing up now, because you know before they had him passing the ball starting out, and then he would get hot the second half. They're saying they're changing it. They're letting him get hot first, and then KD just passed the ball to him. And then second half,
okay.
so they're switching it up because you know that's the whole thing. He's always needed to come out and just start shooting for him to get like that. He can't start second half,
Right.
So I think the scoring's gonna go up, but I can't believe they in the first spot. Honestly, I thought the Bucks would have been in the first spot. I ain't checked the standings in a little minute.
Yeah,
I
man.
just,
So they got Nets out there in first place. Chicago Bulls, man. Shout out to Chicago. Before the
they
season
ballin',
started, I kind of was fearful of this because of my Knicks, but
Damn.
our Knicks is actually number 11 seed, which I'm not worried about them.
We gonna be alright. We gonna get
Yeah.
back up there though.
I ain't even worried about it.
Cavs though, the
But-
Cavs I'm very impressed with, bruh. And the the Bulls
is fucking 15-8 in second place.
Damn.
Miami Heat's 14-9 in third place. Wizards 14-9 with Milwaukee, and like you said, the Cavs is number 6. The Cavs is doing all right.
I just don't understand why they still got Kevin Love. I don't. That's why I'm more
Yeah.
confused. I'm like, bro,
Who they got? They got.
they said,
Jared
oh, damn, he
Allen.
paying Kevin Love 31 mil still. God
Oh my
damn.
gosh, that's the biggest heist in the world. I didn't know they wind up paying Ricky Rubio 17 million.
Jesus Christ.
That's
I mean,
a lot. I mean, he's good.
he's
He still
good.
he still has a little.
He's essential for this young team to keep, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I see orderly, but
Let's check his stats out because he's getting paper. Last game, 7 points. He's an assist guy, so he gets a lot of 6s, 8s, and 5s.
He did.
13 million, brother.
I mean, he got good defense though too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like Colin Sexton be out for the year, that's essential now.
Oh shit,
He's out,
yeah.
so.
Damn, man.
But they still got Evan Mobley who's been balling over there. Nice.
Evan Mobley was a nice pickup the draft. And to round it out at number 8, they have Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know how I feel about Philly this year.
I
don't know about them, man.
I think if they might slowly creep into playoffs, if they do, it will be off other teams' mistakes. Like the Hawks should not be that low.
Right.
Boston shouldn't be that low, but for some reason they getting it together. The Knicks shouldn't be that low.
Right.
The Raptors, Pacers, I'm really surprised at too, because they were balling last season. I don't, so I think it's we have a lot of time in the season.
I'm
you know
just
what I'm saying?
about to say, bro.
So,
I think this is just, you know how beginning of the season is like the wackest teams be up top. Like I think this is just a long beginning of the season. Like they got to get their shit together.
Because we're not even 30 games in yet. You know what I'm saying?
Boston is not staying at number 9, bro.
Nah.
Like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it's still too early.
Yeah, it's just they know it's a long season. The players themselves, so I think they're not about to exhaust themselves trying to go crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Just
I agree.
So, but damn, it's gonna be interesting this year though. I think the East is definitely showing some teams though, so it's definitely gonna be interesting to see who has the longest lasting records.
Yeah. Especially shout out to the Hornets. Melo's been balling crazy.
Nah, he has. Him and Rozier out right now though. The COVID protocol, man, shit suck. He the points leader right now too. Damn.
20 points.
Rebound lead.
This
nigga.
had.
That's why I picked him in fantasy, bro. I knew he gonna be spazzing.
Scary Terry. I like how his career is working out for him. 17 points a game.
2 steals a game too. 0.91. Okay, Melo. Nah, he's showing out, man. He definitely showing out. Loving to see it.
2 steals a game. That's big.
That's what I'm saying.
That's huge, man. That's huge. Word, man.
Him and Anthony Edwards, man. That was a great draft class.
Yep.
It's gonna be one for the ages for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm good. I think I'm ready to smoke up. You heard?
Nah, that's a big fact, man. Appreciate y'all checking in, man. Watching, everybody, the live viewers, everybody that watch, subscribe. Check out our page, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep coming back for more content, alright?
Subscribe.
Alright, man.
Smoke up.
Yes, sir. Y'all bless up.